Hello all to another video. Today, in this video, I want to talk about how I'm learning that having a structured plan can help ease anxiety. Now, how does having a structured plan ease anxiety? Well, it provides a guideline for you to follow so that anxiety can be stabilized. And stabilizing anxiety doesn't necessarily turn it off, because you can't really turn off anxiety, but you can help descale it. And what do I mean by descaling? Well, if you're at an 8 indicating anxiety, like at an 8, you can help bring it down to a 7 or a 6, and you can implement structured plans that can help bring it down to a 7, to a 6, to a 5. And by focusing on each scale and each number can allow you to have some sense of control over your anxiety and not feel so flustered, because without a structured plan, without some sort of ground or foundation for you to fall back on or for you to follow, anxiety inevitably gets the best of us. Our mind feels messy, we feel tangled on the inside. We just daydream, we fantasize, we want to escape our reality, we withdraw. Anxiety can be we panic. Anxiety can do that to us without a structured plan. So what do I mean by a structured plan? Well, if you're at a job, whatever your job entails, write down the necessary process that it takes for you to get to your job and for you to do your work. And if your work involves socializing with people, you can write down who are you going to socialize. And instead of looking at it like something that's pressuring for you to do, you can instead look at it as an assignment or a part of the job or a part of work for you. Most people with anxiety, they actually progress a lot better when they have an assignment that they can focus on that helps to stabilize their anxiety. And you can do that for yourself by assigning assignments for you. And your job is descaling your anxiety. And every time you successfully talk to somebody or do something that's part of your regimented plan, you're completing your task, and you can check that off your list. And having a structured ground like that can help to ease off anxiety, knowing that, okay, what is the next thing I can focus on? What is the next plan I can implement? What is the next plan I can integrate? And just having a structured ground like that can be very effective, and I'm learning to implement that in my life. And it doesn't always have to apply towards a job. It can apply towards anything that you feel may make you anxious. Let's say you're anxious about going to the gym. Maybe the people at the front desk, I don't know, they make you anxious, knowing that you have to talk to them or just being in their presence. Well, you can just focus on making eye contact. Step 1, eye contact. Step 2, smile. Step 3, say hi. Step 4, leave. You know what I mean? Things like that. Just little steps like that, little micro managed steps can provide some sort of structured plan for you to follow, so that when those events occur, you're not so flustered. You know exactly what to do. You know exactly what you need to do, and you feel successful and fulfilled when you do those things. And I'm not saying that we're always going to be the most regimented, the most planned out, but it just helps. It just helps to have some sense of guide for us to follow, so that our minds aren't so messy and so tangled, and that we have something that we can just laser in and focus on. And eventually I believe that it becomes natural for you to have some sense of guide, so that you don't always have to write things down, even though, of course, I highly recommend writing things down. Having a journal, writing down, your hobbies or the steps that it takes to complete the hobbies or your jobs, planning, prepping for future anxious situations that you think may cause you anxiety. You can prep for it, structured plan. So I'm with you on this. We can descale anxiety. We can hopefully overcome it together. I'm with you on this battle. I'm with you on this ride. And structured plan. Let's try our best to make the best day possible, which is today. which is what I'm going to do. So have a good day. See you on the next one.